I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. Divine mind knows, divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Salute, salute, salute. Peace and power. Peace and power to the people that struggle. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Oh yeah, hold up, hold up, hold up. Salute, salute. Peace, V. What it do? What up? Hold on. I'm sitting too low. Todd, what up? Cesar, salute. Greenback, salute, salute. I'm sitting a little low. I don't like how I'm sitting. Big four. I'm sitting too low. I don't like how I'm sitting. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Salute, salute, salute. Cola, what up? Sitting too low. Sitting too low. Sitting too low. CS, what it do? Son? That's a little better. Hold up. Christopher Farmer, what up? What up? D-Fat, what up? Peace, peace. Uh-oh. CC Keys. Oh, y'all gonna love the bill tonight. Y'all gonna love the bill tonight. Cause I'm not gonna be sidetracked with no frivolous conversation. Y'all got away with that shit last night. You dig? Oh yeah, we rage against the machine all day, every day. All day, every day. You know? But y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all got away with that conversation last night. You know. Took up the whole bill. That wasn't supposed to happen. Strictly game. What up? Yeah, y'all took the whole bill with that. And I had something else I wanted to get into, you know? And all right, got your book? All right. Huh? Yeah, Big Four, we back to business. We back to business. And business at hand. You know, it's a combination of, you know, what we traumatically been through in the past and what we are currently going through right now, as far as mental illness, domestic violence, and us, you know, being the cause of so much of the pain that we're going through right now and addressing it and giving concrete solutions. Also, I was asked to speak on the bid, like what actually goes on while you're bidding, how much support should loved ones receive, you know, what is a relationship like for somebody that's doing the bid, all that, you know, and I usually stay away from that particular conversation because a lot of people won't understand and definitely won't like what I have to say about it. But I'm very transparent with that information. You know, that's why I wrote the book, right? Because I wanted to make sure that everyone understands to the highest degree, you know, what takes place when people fall victim to the justice system. And we see it every day, more and more every day. while ago, I did a vid about all the people who uh, have transitioned, who have lost their life, and for what medical, the medical world is saying, you know, unconfirmed circumstances, right? Or undetermined. And, it should alarm our people. It really should alarm our people that so many physically uh, advanced, right, individuals just happen to be dropping dead out of nowhere. Um, that's a little weird for me. And I gave a long list. And since then, the list has gotten longer, much longer, right? Um, but also, what has gotten longer is the list of black women uh, killed at the hands of black men or someone they trusted. Um, uh, I was just DM'd by my man Jew just hit me on IG and DM me an article of this young, beautiful melanated queen who was murdered after meeting Ofe on one of these sites, and the police in that area dismissed it from what the brother account is like, they didn't even arrest dude because he is a quote unquote, it seems to be a nice guy or something to that effect. But, my question is, why would a young melanated queen seek, comfort or the interest of an older, old-fay individual? So it's like she walked right into her coffin. She walked right into her demise for whatever reason. And, I always look at that as them not, for whatever reason, having enough trust in us to satisfy whatever they are craving, whether it be emotionally or physically or monetarily, whatever that fix was, that need wasn't provided. And that goes both ways, right? Not only with women, but also with our melanated men who seek to go on the other side for whatever reason, right? So, we need to get down to the get down when it comes to this, right? As I spoke on previously, we are all in a heightened state of anxiety during this past 2 years with what we have going on. Um, as I said, it is one thing to be fearful of a specific condition. It is entirely another thing when you are scared to breathe, when you are anxious, when you are nervous about breathing, something that we need in order to sustain life. That puts everyone in a different space. I don't care how solid you are mentally. I don't care what you profess to believe in spiritually. You are taken aback when something is in play that has you scared to inhale. That does something to the mind. We've never been here before. Not to this degree. Never. It places people in a space where they're very uncertain about themselves. So they definitely are not concerned about you. And we witnessing that with these people who have no respect for these protocols, the mask, the social distance, and you know, just running amok. They don't care. So we are witnessing some crazy shit. And our people need to really just listen to some of the things, that I've jotted down. I'll get back to the athletes and entertainers who have just dropped dead. Young people, just out of nowhere. Long list. I want to speak to this list here, though. There's a sister out of Mass, right? Y'all might know her, Cheryl Pringle, 40 years old. Beautiful. I tell you, beautiful, beautiful. Boyfriend is a suspect, allegedly, right? Was the last one to see her. She's gone, transitioned, dead, right? Both melanated people. The brother, Anthony Robinson, the alleged shopping cart killer out in VA, 4 bodies under the belt, right? All of them sisters, I do believe. Maybe I think one might not be, but young dude too now, young, all right? Xavier Johnson, 32, right? Kidnapped his ex from work, allegedly. Allegedly. He's only 32. She's 27. Andrea Lloyd. All right, okay. And, of course, we all watched the video of this alleged Raji Black, 44, ex-wife and ex-girlfriend from B-More, right? And then, of course, we have the disheartening event in Columbus, Ohio, right? In Columbus, Ohio, where these people killed a 9-year-old, right? Demetrius, 6-year-old London, and 22-year-old Wade, right? And they got reports that allegedly these killers knew that children were in the vehicle. Also in Columbus, Ohio, the 17-year-old entrepreneur, Mackenzie Ridley, shot and killed. 17 years old, young sister, at the hands of another young melanated man. Now that's just a few. This could go on and on, on and on. At least 2 or 3 times a week. If you really want to do your research on it, you can go on any social media site, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, and go to, where they have periodicals, People Magazine is consistent with it. So we have to ask ourselves that 20, your late teens, your early 20s, up into 30s, how does one have the space in their mind that they can visualize themselves killing a black woman, especially one who they've dealt with? And as heinously as the act has alleged to be, this is consistent. This is becoming consistent, as well as women killing their children, right? We seen the melanated sister who slit the necks of 4 of her children, and one of them happened to escape, the oldest, Boogie. Everybody else under 7 to an infant. This is consistently what is going on over and over and over again. It's more heinous. We haven't even gotten into the gun violence yet, into the shootings that's consistently plaguing, not only cities, but residential areas nationwide. When it comes to us, there's a problem. Serious problem. Serious problem. That's not being addressed, that's not being spoke down to, especially when it comes to those who claim to be leaders, who claim to be servicing the people, claim to know what's going on. Not saying the people about none of this. At all. At all. You dig? Salute, Silk. You understand? Keep that in mind. Now, we also have a trend of these young folks stealing what happens to be bullshit trinkets. All right? We seen the video of the young sisters pepper spraying people in the shop to steal wigs. One looked like she appeared to be pregnant, and the other one is holding an infant. And they're pepper spraying to steal wigs. All right? Houston, we have a problem. I'm saying we have a serious problem with the conduct, with the behavior of our people. Now, for all these heinous crimes, every one of them, someone is going to go to jail for. Or, in the case of Raji Black, I think he took himself out. A lot of people are doing that too. So, they're going to be in alignment with the justice system. All right? We have also witnessed over the past couple of months a lot of people getting snatched up for these PPP loans. Where will they end up? Because they fast tracking them. They're not even going to trial. Let me get what you got. Hand up, right? They out of here. Justice system, here we come. For something as frivolous is that? I don't care how much they gave you. You wasn't able to utilize it. You dig? All right? We also have an uptick in people who are labeled rappers going down too. So we have our rappers, we have our actors, we have our athletes, we have of street organizations and bangers, right? And bangers too that are getting wrapped up. Everybody in the justice system, right? So for all the pushing that we do, that some of us do, to keep people out, there's a whole lot of them that seems to want to be there. So let me tell you how it's gonna go down and what goes down. I run Fetty Wap label Bliz, you already. What's up with him? I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what you're asking. You run Fetty Wap label. So I don't know what you're saying. What are you asking me? What do you mean you run his label? And are you saying that because of the bid that's coming his way, or what? Because, oh yeah, this might be a build for him. Okay, are you going to support him? That's the main thing, because this is what this is about. That's why it's titled that. Right? That's what it's titled. Who gonna do that bid with you, Paul? How you gonna do that bid? And how much support should us on the outside do? You can't be supportive of stupidity, huh? Cola. Okay. Okay. I get that. I get that. I get that. So we can't support stupidity. So what do we consider stupidity? And at what point? And show people get murdered every day on the internet. This is not regular or normal. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It may not have been normal 2 decades ago, but it's the normal now. Remember, we cannot have rotary phone era thinking in the smartphone age. So, I say that and I mean that, but what? And I ask again, what remains constant throughout time and space is the conditions of prisons, jails, and penitentiaries. So even though I haven't been in there in 17 years, I can give you a play-by-play. One, I know that they're going to be looking in your grippers. I can tell you that right now. Some spots look up in your grippers every day. So you need to know that. Two, you know there are mentally ill people all around. Some you may have to live within your cell. Those two are constant. Three, there's always a chance that you will lose your life at any given time. Excuse me. Violence is everywhere. So those three are constant in any situation. Now, if you can handle that, so be it. So be it. And I know there are others who are saying, well, wait a minute. He didn't mention women or sex. And we know that there's no women or sex in prison. But that's not true. That ain't true. There's plenty of women in prison. Right? You have civilian workers, you have female COs, I done seen people get married in prison to these people. Prison workers, like I said, COs, civilians, cooks, all type of that. Contractors. Where there's a will, there's a way. So that's not always true. I've seen a lot of dudes come up. Oh yeah, I've seen women quit their job so they can begin to visit somebody who's inside. But if that's how you choose to live your life, so be it. Do your damn thing. Do your damn thing. Do you think they all institutionalized? Who's they? Who's they? Because I can show you people who right now in corporate America that's institutionalized. So we need not to make that a rhetorical term only when it comes to people in the street. You have people who are institutionalized right here in society. You understand what I'm saying? So again, if you want to be visually raped every day, so be it. If you want to be told what to eat, how to eat, when, where to eat, so be it. Trust and believe it is a life filled with all type of regrets if you have some type of sanity about yourself. You dig what I'm saying? But with all of this going on, and we are consistently reminded of it, just as we've pointed out in the chat, that's all you see. That's all we see. No one is not ever, right, out of the line of fire when it comes to the justice system. We just not. So, if that's all you see, where's the other side? If all you see is people going, if all you see are people with a mental state, right, or instinctual, right, impulsive, in conditioning to where they believe that is the only response, why not show the truth? Why not show the other side? I don't know about other counties. I don't know about LA County. I don't know about Cook County. I don't know about none of the other counties, jails. I know about Rikers Island all too well. All too well. So, let me give it to you like this. At any given time on Rikers Island, you could be strip searched as many as 3 times a day. Every day in some instances. Pull out your pants, bend over, spread your cheeks, or squat down, cough. Pick your balls up, pick your nuts up. I don't know any straight man, any hetero man that would want to do that, that would want to be forced to do that, or on the other side, that would want to be employed by a job that will require you to do that. Something really wrong. Something really wrong with both individuals. There's a lot of kinky shit going on if you are involved in a lifestyle in society where there's a high likelihood of you going to jail. And there's something really wrong with the individual that will fill out a job application knowing, oh yeah, that could be a requirement. You may have to look in bare man ass. Yeah, bare man's ass. You got to look in it. Now, both decisions by both individuals have to come from extremely dire conditions. One chose a regressive path, one chose the lesser regressive path. But they still can end up clashing in the same space, in the same institution. One looking in ye ass and ye getting his ass looked in. What are the outside conditions that assist in these men making these choices? I want you to know that. Oh yeah, Wayne, yeah. It's very real. But see, this is what is not spoke on when you have people coming on here talking about how much history they know. And they can tell you that Jesus stepped with his left foot first into the river and all this other craziness. And they can tell you, well, this is what was going on here and there. And all of this is out of alignment. But they don't tell you how to keep you from getting your ass looked in. The real work. See, I don't bullshit y'all at all. If you are involved in anything that is deemed criminal lifestyle, or even an initial act of criminality, because we saw some people, you know, the ones with the PPP loans and others that scamming and, you know, just like one of these little chicks and stole, what, $1 million money order, $1 million worth of money orders out the post office and all this crazy shit and tricking and all that. Shit like that people don't deem a lifestyle, but like a one shot, get caught. And oh yeah, it's spread 'em time. Right, right. So I'm telling you what it is. We are worried now, as I said. We're in a space now where we are nervous to breathe, to get some air. Nervous, shook. In there, that air is that much more filthy. It doesn't circulate. Anybody ever witness anybody cleaning ventilation ducts in prison and jail? You think anybody ever care about somebody cleaning those dirty ass vents that had dust build up in there since the 70s? You think that don't have all type of bacteria, viruses, and all that? So let's see. You're getting your grippers looked in more than once a day. And if your family come on a visit, you're going to get your grippers looked in twice that day, on the way in and on the way out. Yeah. And if you got a buck wild housing unit, you're good for a search. So we know your grippers is exposed. In prison, you are at your most vulnerable point. No weapons, nothing. And you get to a point where you get some little makeshift weapons and all that, but that's limited. Shit don't do you no good. Right? So we know that. You know the quality, the air quality is just not there. 3, healthcare. What's that? What does healthcare look like in the jail, in prison, in penitentiary? You think you're getting the best healthcare? Peace, Kelly. You think you're getting the best healthcare? No, that ain't happening. At all. At all. Rizzo, what up? So again, you're getting visually raped every day. The air quality is sus. Healthcare is the worst. Your diet. So all these good vegan ass, all these clean eating ass advisors, right? That have created an element of consciousness out here. Y'all telling people what not to eat, what to eat. Green, this, reds, that. Water, this veggies and all this. Eat life, this, that. All this information. That shit go out the window once you up in there. You got to eat whatever is available. Whatever's available. Chow it down. Bust that down. That's all you getting. Whatever's available. And then, of course, you know, we have the regular rhetorical things that go on, right? Special diet. Okay, yeah, you get a special diet. That's even worse than a regular food. Right? Y'all seen it's a special diet. Got the kosher, the little tray, the little bullshit, kalafka fish. That fish smell like they got the shit right up out of Rockaway Bay or something. Little nasty bullshit. They give you matzahs with it. Can't survive off of that. Yeah, that's all you will be doing, surviving. Surviving. Who wants to eat that? You know what kind of mind state that you are in after somebody done humiliated you by telling you lift up your balls and bend over and spread your behind, and then you gonna go eat some goddamn matzo balls, matzo crackers, them dry shits. So women need to know that. A lot of my sisters don't know that because a lot of these dudes don't tell them that. They don't tell them how many times they had to spread their behind cheeks during the course of a month, 6 months, a year. Every time they tell, yeah, they searched us. Yeah, you know, they kicked my potato chips and cookies around. Yeah, they searched us. She's not thinking that every single time that they searched you, that they told you to spread them and lift up your balls, what kind of woman is going to respect you after you've done that once and then went back? So you see the psychological games that being played on the family? I'm asking you, how can she respect you after that? The same thing that we went through chattel slavery, the buck breaking, the effeminate, right? And the effeminization of our men. What did the women see? Her response was different after she's seen that. Like, damn. He did that to my king. So what's going on now? Like I said, the truth is simultaneous. If she lost respect for you back then, she definitely losing respect for you now. And then you wonder why most of them pick gay best friends in the industry and respect. Because they out. These dudes over here are fronting. Where they living 2 and 3 lives, like we seen the young man that lost his life this week in NYC, right? Where his wife and kids didn't even know that, you know, he had this love affair, and some was dead serious about them grippers and poked them up. Understand? So when they talking that gang in the street, my lifestyle, I'm with the shits, we outside, And in doing that, alerting the authorities, which we know there are many authorities, from city, state, to local, to your own people, being used as an authority to point you out. You already know, you're alerting everybody to what type of time you on, because that's what you do. Now, this is what I do. This is what type of time I'm on. I'm with the shit, yeah, gang. So everybody know you with that. So when they come, they ain't got to go and look far. Oh, you are the outlaw. And outlaws go to jail. So you're already telling them that you good with getting your ass looked into and getting your balls lifted. You good with that. Because that's the type of life, that's what type of time you on. Follow me now. Because now once they in there, they expect individuals who not about that life to take care of them, to support them, to care about them, to visit them, to write them, to have their life and existence halted, to rock with you. Someone who made that decision. Again, if you like it, I love it. Do your thing, homie. That's what you chose. You good with it? Oh, I'm good with it too. I just can't help you, baby. Because there's a war going on out here that we need to be addressing. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot that goes on in those walls that they just don't tell you about. That because it's so traumatic, they try to push it out, try to block it out. They try to ignore it. That's why I wrote the book. In real time, in there. The All-American Justice System Handbook. Go cop that. Wrote it in real time so I wouldn't forget. When you think about the cats that got felonies and feel like that's all they can do, they're lying. They're lying. They're lying. Virgo, what up? They're lying. They're lying. 17, what's that? 17 years. I worked whenever I wanted to with many violent felonies, violent and felony convictions every time. Now, maybe certain stipulations. If you got drug offenses in certain states, you can't work in the healthcare field around medicine and stuff like that. But violent felony offender, I done worked everywhere. You just may not be able to get bonded if they still doing that shit. You know what bonded means, right? I mean, you can work around money and transferring and, you know, money and stuff like that. Some people may not be able to do that, but felony don't stop shit at all. And that's not with me. Only hundreds of my peoples. I did a decade. I got homies all over, and they all doing real decent. The majority of them that stayed out of the life doing decent. Way better than me. Way better than me. If you can't, for whatever reason, get employment, you create your own. You create your own. Come on. It's not hard. It's not hard. A lot of excuses, but no reasons. A lot of excuses, but no reasons. That's true. Knife is other shit. Like, but that's why you have to be in the mind frame that don't matter what they throw at you or at us, that we're gonna get around it. Come on, man. Before I even thought of working for anybody anywhere, I was doing personal training, charging people by the hour, finding my way. Without any type of certification for personal training, I just know what the hell I'm doing. I worked out with over over 200 different workout partners, learning all type from professional bodybuilders to just expert jail dudes, and found all type of techniques. We studied this, back and forth. I could get your poundage up, or I can help you lose pounds. The hell, getting money hand over fist. No fucking physical training certification. Certified in what? By who? I know what I'm doing. Simple as that. And knew what I was doing for real, because I was around the best of the best. Some of the best people in the state system. And you learn. So if you don't, nobody hire you, you could create a job. Create a way. Motherfucker, go pack bags. Go do whatever. I seen dudes, again, with buckets, bullshit whips, taking people from the malls or the stores, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 a trip. I turned around. This dude got him a Benz. Oh, nah. Ain't nobody prevent you from doing nothing. God damn it. And I ain't, listen, and I ain't slighting nothing. And I don't mean to, put it as blunt as I'm going to put it. But it's a whole lot of frustrated. You already know what I'm getting ready to say. Frustrated, marinating ass women out there. Hey, motherfucker, do what you got to do, homie. You got to, hey, throw your motherfucking eggplant on, man. Do what you got to do. Anything beat sitting behind the bars, homie. You got to sniff a little ass, sniff a little ass. Do something. But don't go up in there with that slow death. They're serious. You got some sisters that are, she'll, give you a little bit of change or, help you out a little bit. Sniff a little ass, homie. Do what you got to do. Even dudes don't do it. So I'm just thinking like, yo, subconsciously and secretly they yearning to go back to that. They want to be around an old boys club. They want to be around people that's going to tell them, yo, lift your nuts, cough, and bend over, and squat, and spread your cheeks, and nah, get your ass in the cell. And you want to be around that. Well, you gotta want to be around that. Especially when you hold certain titles. You hold title, father, husband, parent, son. There have been men that I've seen that they know that they family rely on them. And they still in the street not getting right. No, they got sick, elderly parents. And they in the street playing. So now when they get knocked, who's there for the parents? How do they get with programming you in jail? Be watching the prison shows, look like they be doing experiments. There ain't no experiments. The deepest shit that you gonna ever get programmed with is self-pity, depression, because you just wasted all the potential that you ever had. You just sitting in there looking like a stupid ass. Ain't no programming. Nigga, the programming is out here. The programming is what got you in here. The programming is chasing a bag. The programming is thinking that this shit, that these institutions control you. That's the programming. The programming is out here, not in there. And there, that's the after effect. That's the reward from the programming. So how can you be a father? and risk it all? How? How can you be a father? See, because when you're a parent, when you're a father, when you're a mother, you're responsible for that life. That's your kid. You're responsible for what they eat, what they believe, what they learn, how they're nurtured. How seriously you taking that title? When you supposed to be the man of the house, how do you protect that woman? How do you nurture that woman? How do you grow that woman up when you're in the street? How can you do it? How can you be a son when your father or your mother or your grandmother depend on you? How can you take those titles seriously when you're out in the street contemplating some shit that is a shot? It's a 50-50 shot that you're going to end up in cuffs. Talk to me now. Talk to me. You can't be serious about that. So how can you get on social media and bullshit and cause beef and get in the mix of beef where you know dudes is gonna come at you, or you know that you gonna have to get at them? So that title, those titles are meaningless to you. That shit is meaningless to you. Or you don't have the brain capacity to understand it. And if you don't know, let me repeat it again. A father provides education, provides resource and sustenance, provides protection, provides a safe space. You're responsible as a father, as a parent. That's what you have to provide, whether you're a man or a woman. How? Mathematically now, how can you provide all that when you're not in the home, but you're in the street, doing street shit with street niggas who may not even have that title? Let's make it make sense. So then, you're not the best parent. You're not the best father. So now you want the other title, though. You want to be the man of the house, which requires you to be a husband or a significant other. And you want to move in that. So how can you nurture a woman, not a child, a grown-ass woman? How can you nurture the woman? How can you educate and learn up the woman? How can you support the woman? How can you feed this woman when you're in the street? Outside, like you said, outside, lit, bounty. Doing things that give you a 50-50 shot of going into a space where you are not a man or a woman. You are a number, you're a commodity. And as a number, a commodity, a product, they can treat you as such. They can inspect you as such. So they can spread your cheeks and look in the crack of your ass if they want. On command. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Where they can transfer you at any time. You don't live here no more. You live over there. Wrap all your little belongings up in a blanket and drag the shit down the hall. Dragging your blanket down the hall. What you got in there? Your legal work, your little sweats, your little commissary shit, your drawers, all in the blanket. Walking it down the hall. But you want people to call you a man. You want to. How? How? Make it make sense. Everything you own is in a blanket being drugged across the floor. Because somebody just said they don't want you here no more. Nah, you don't belong in this spot. You're going over here. You're going over there. That's the behavior of a father, of a husband. You don't think that affects you? So now that when you are sitting across from your significant other, your wife, your children, they don't see that in your face? You think you looking at them from a position of power and authority? And you giving orders and you need to be good in school and listen to your mother and you have somebody come, yo, get up, yo, time's up. You're like, hold on, daddy, you barking at me and this bozo barked at you. You gotta leave. That makes sense? Your chick is looking, your wife, one that bed these children from you is looking at you, some sucker duck is telling you, yo, you gotta get up, yo, get up now. Visit over. And they know, and the wife know you getting ready to go in the back somewhere, and they getting ready to look in your ass. You think she don't see that on your face? And then when you come and leave and make it back to the street, you doing the same shit that got you there? And they supposed to do it with you all over again. That's making sense. Or you do it and then you come home and you spit bullshit to the babies and goddamn making music about false realities? And y'all wonder why this shit is in disarray. Why it's unorganized. Why we disorderly. Chaos. Because this is the type of shit that people don't spit. They don't understand this psychosis. They don't get it. I get it. Lived it. Firsthand. In deep. So you have to question the mentality of individuals who sit there and purposely leave out actual facts of not only the lifestyle that got them into prison, which is the death style. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? So how can we get right? How can you make it better? Right? How? Right? We all seen life. Call of Duty can't get right. How can you get these can't get right niggas right? You got to tell them, you can't lie to me. Nah, Bliz said something different. You stunting right now. Ask them, yo, how many times they look in your ass when you was on the island? Huh? Yeah, how many times they told you to spread them? You like that? Nah, I ain't like that shit, but you know, something I had to do. Oh, and you willing to do it again? But cause you lit, cause you outside, cause you want to be. It's cameras everywhere. It's snitching everywhere. You told me that, but you still going outside to do what? Nah, my mans and them, yo, nah, my mans and we can ready to go, my mans and them spinning the block, my little dude, so we gotta make sure they all right. And, oh, you still affiliating with people like that? Really? I don't know. Can you guarantee that you ain't going to jail? Can you guarantee that somebody not gonna tell on you? Can you guarantee that? Me and the kids gonna be here because we ain't outside. We ain't outside. So we could just hope you make it back home. Because, yeah, I cooked. I got dinner on the stove. And this pussy waiting. But it ain't going to keep waiting, so keep going outside. And they go outside and get knocked with their dumb ass. And now they want you to be knocked with them. Exactly, Knife. A little Euro girl. I'm starting to believe you had a little fun in there. I'm starting to believe you like that. Because your chick is at home. She like, no, I don't want to look in your ass. That ain't role playing for me. I don't want to act like you on a visit. No, don't come in here with shower shoes and shit. You home. Let's try to live. Let's try to figure this shit out so none of us have to go through that no more, especially not your kids. What are we really about? What information? Where's the solutions? I've been saying it a long time. Sit your ass down. Sit down. Y'all don't know the old proverb from Asia? Even a fish would not get caught if he kept his mouth shut. You understand that? Sit down. Keep your mouth shut. That's how you can process these thoughts. That's how you can figure shit out. That's how you can become a true manifestation of those titles. Because that shit outside, that shit in the street, that shit that's lit, none of that rocks in the house. Those qualities don't match the qualities that come with running a family, that come with keeping a spouse, that come with raising a kid. If you put those qualities that you got out there and in jail, in your home, then you creating a prison in your home. You creating a yard in your home. You got no choice but to have kids that's gonna grow up with a number. You have no choice. You created the conditions. You kept up the language and the lingo. And the cycle just continues. Because when you don't have higher intelligence, when you don't have research, nurturing environment, you have criminality, domestic violence, abuse, underemployment. So that's why when they ask me who's doing the work, who you consider a man, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. And not to say that you supposed to bend down to the will of your oppressors and comply. Nah, I'm not saying that at all. But at some point, you're going to have to smarten up. At some point, you're going to have to really do and act in accordance with those titles that you so frequently throw out of your mouth. I'm a man. Really? How? Let's break that down. Why are you a man? Because you're in a big male body? You got muscles? What makes you a man? Oh, you got hair in your dick. You got hair in your nut. Oh, that's what make you a man? Really? Oh. Who taking care of you? Who taking care of you? Take care of yourself, huh? Who you work for? Better yet, who you slave for? Who's your master, Mr. Man? Come on now. I get heavy. I get heavy. Let's get heavy. Who runs your household? Negro, you on child support? Let me know. Let me know. Let's not test my square. Let's not test my square. All right? Oh, yeah. Let's not test my square on it. Because, hey, if I seen a bunch of men, I'd be with a bunch of men. If I seen them, I'd rock with them. I don't see them. I see a bunch of confused individuals. I don't see them. Where they at? They bullshitting. Where they at? Where they at? But ask them and they'll tell you that. They'll tell you that. I'm telling you. Ask them. Are you a man? Remember what J. Rue said? And you playing yourself? Remember the intro? Are you a man? Are you willing to do what a man does? Are you ready to protect your women? Are you ready to raise your children? I believe you, J. Rule. Y'all remember that? Go listen to it. Oh, go listen to that again. Huh? And then see if those qualities match the shit we seeing today. Let's see if that match with the shit you watching on reality TV when it comes to our culture. With the disrespect and abuse of somebody's daughter or somebody's mama. Now they having reunions. The original cast like 10 years ago, these is people mothers were men treating them in that manner. And I'm not supposed to call these dudes out. And people get in their feelings when I call them out. Nigga, you's a bitch. Respect you. I don't give a fuck what them crackers say you got. You don't care about that bag. You bitch made. You ain't in the home. You ain't in the home. You in your own mental jail up here for them bags. Understand each other so well. Jail dudes and industry dudes. They going through the same circumstances. You know, you visit your kids when we tell you to visit your kids. Because we want to put you with this one here. So it look good. This is your public relationship. You ain't got time for the kids that you had with this little chick in high school. We gonna put you with this star over here. You see him. You pay him when we tell you to pay him. You go on tour over here. So when you do get to come back to your hood, to your community, that's your visit. Come on. And I'm supposed to respect that? No. Seriously. I'm supposed to give a fuck about their feelings? When somebody say, nah, they get in the bag, they doing what they gotta do. All right, yeah, definitely. Just like jail nigga doing what he got to do. You want to go on a visit? You want to see your peoples? Okay, when you come back, spread your ass cheeks. We got to make sure they didn't pass you nothing. Or when your wife coming through looking tall and regal and beautiful and got that melanin and they just humiliate her. Shake your bra. Yeah, shake it. You might have something in your titties because you coming in here to see this nigga. Stripping the door, patting down your kids. Kids is 4 and 5 and you condition them to get pat down. That's your life? You a man? Really? That's what men do. Allow their kids to get molested. Allow their wife, sometimes their mother, sometimes their grandmothers get disrespected. But you's a man, though. Okay, Mr. Big Man. I hear that hot shit. I hear that hot shit. You such a big man, but you can't stay out of the street. You can't refrain from doing things that you know a high percentage can land your ass back up in there. You really can't not do these things. You just gotta do it now. That you have. Why? Cause I'm about that life. Oh, word. You about that life. Yeah, I see now. No doubt. No doubt. So you got to question that. How much support do you give? Right? Because I was asked that question. How much support do you give somebody like that? How much support did you get? How much support did I get? I already knew how to do this. I didn't ask for shit. Books, whatever food I could get, and whatever book I asked you to get me. I got this. Don't worry about this. You can't make me comfortable here. You can't make me comfortable in here. I don't belong here. I'm God. I'm not supposed to be confined in steel, metal, rust, mold, all type of allergens. Can't make me comfortable in here. And if you think I'm bullshitting, ask anybody that did it with me. 10 years, state boots, state sheets, towels. You can't make me comfortable in here. Nigga, they provide everything for me. I need a new pair of state boots, go to the state shop. I need a new pair of chucks, I don't need shit. I need to be free. Sick. What support? Minimal support. Give me the support when I touch. Show me what I missed in the last decade so I'm able to sustain out here and make it better for you. Fuck, you want to support me in there? See, I've seen them. Dudes running around with polo, fila, all type of a law, bathrobe, slipping something. Yeah, I was getting money out there. Now they looking in your ass just like they look in the ass of the homeless dude who happened to go visit or who happened to be getting his in your house, getting his cell searched. Y'all both getting your ass looked in the same way. So all you good getting money ass niggas, yeah, tell them the truth. Let it be known. You ain't special. You think you special? You ain't special. Them usually the first dudes that hang up or try to. Because they came out here chasing them old fade dreams. Getting to the bag. Getting luxury vehicles. You want to be like Trump. But you getting it off the street. You getting it out of the mud. That's your dreams and your aspirations. So when you get caught, you can't handle this shit. You ready to tell. Or you ready to hang up. I don't respect them. I don't give two fucks about them. Never did. Never did. And again, I asked my team, we hunt them bastards down. You was good getting money, nigga, huh? All right. Keep that same energy when I'm waking you up and tapping that shit on against your temple. Hey, Mr. Good getting money ass nigga. How you doing? Wake your ass up. Where's that? They're the same ones that lie to your babies. That's how the cycle continues. That's how the cycle continues. People allowing other people to lie when you're living a lie, nothing good comes from it. Nothing. And that's where our people at right now. It's when y'all asking me these things. And I'm trying to be as sharp and as sincere and as clear as I can be. I'm telling you, don't know what you gotta do. If you have to rewatch everything I done said, there's simple fixes to this shit, but you got to deal with the universal truth and transparency. And don't allow nobody to lie to you. It's a lie. They don't have to do that. They don't have to do that. It's a lie. And you can't be afraid to call them out on that shit. No, ain't no 6 a.m. in the morning. Usually it's about 4:38 when they in a good sleep. Nice. When they don't expect it. Yeah, about around 4:38, 4:47. That's when that shit is real nice. But then you right in la la land. Nothing hard, because the metal is hard enough. Just slight taps on the temple. Wake up. You know, backsliding days. All right, backsliding days, Not no more. Yeah. Yeah, deep in that fifth dream when they thinking about all that good, dirty, illegal shit they just got off the street. And they dreaming of that little skeezer cross town. Or they thinking about busting her grippers. They ain't thinking about old dirty ass rusty me and my pal Randolph. Get your ass up. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Y'all seen that shit in Players Club? Get your ass up, dollar bill. Yeah. Everybody's slick. I'm telling you. And we can do it like that forever and keep the cycle continuing. Or we could get some clarity and start living how we supposed to. And start dealing with the trauma that we have been living under because somebody lied and said that they have authority over us. That's a lie. Manifest destiny is a lie. The Constitution is a lie. The Bill of Rights, all that's a lie. You don't have no authority over me at all. It's a lie. Get away from the lie. You can't put value on me. Motherfucker, I'm a child of the universe. You can't put value on me. You serious? So how can you value something that they value and risk your life and liberty for it? That whole lifestyle it's a lie. It's a death style. They don't tell you that. I don't know if they're not conscious enough to tell you that, or they just think they slick. But I ain't with no street nigga shit. I'm not. I don't think too. I don't. They shit is worthless to me. Worthless. Worthless. Ain't no story that you can tell me about no nigga. I've been with the best of them. In the street and behind there. And when them fuck cell doors clank, they'd cry too. You got the same issues everybody else have. All of them. You can't name them. Seen them all. Yo, she missed a visit. Yo, I think I'm gonna lose my wife. Word. How long you been down? Yo, I've been down a dozen. How many you got? Go. Damn, so I got like another 15 to go. Oh, she rocked 12 years, man. Yeah, it's about time somebody else warm that pussy up. See you good, getting money ass nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Now, you want to come and read these books and study? Or you want to wallow in that? Do the same thing, man. Same thing. Go through it. Go through it. Good getting money ass niggas. That's the facade. That's the facade. Yeah. Yeah. Going in, your kids is in first grade. Kids is going to college. And you still in there. Somebody telling you, bend over. Spread them. Think I'm bullshitting? Ask them to tell you the truth. Stop sitting and letting these motherfuckers sit on these platforms or what they call them platforms or these YouTube pages talking, yeah, yo, now it's regulating and this and that. And you start asking real critical questions. Son, did you get them cakes up? Did somebody go in your grippers? Why you like being around all the men all the time? You still in the street? What do? How are you growing yourself? What kind of books are you reading? What kind of program are you putting together? What information do you have for the kids? Oh no, I could no, cause you know they in the streets, right? We gotta tell them how to be in the street and regulate that. Get your dumb ass out of here. Fuck you come home for? I gotta ask them that shit. Stop letting them talk sideways, insulting your intelligence. Come on, man. And then you see why I don't have thousands of subscribers or support. Because I'm not playing. I am not playing with this shit. I'm here to save lives. For real, for real. Quality information that allows you to determine the outcome of your life. I ain't here to play with these meatballs. These are meatheads. Meatheads. Still chasing dumb shit. Still chasing dumb shit. Yeah, nah, so I'm in the streets. Why are you in the street? Nah, I gotta get this broad, man. Little broad, she like me, man. I'm gonna get her these Louis boots and shit, you know. What? Little broad wants some boots. So you out here risking life and liberty because this little pissy ass broad wants some boots? And you got kids? Yeah, okay. holler. Yeah, yeah. Question intelligence. Ask them to spit something. Ask them. Ask them. Same shit with these rap dudes. Ask them. Nobody asking them nothing. And they can't answer with nothing. Yeah, no, I ain't got time for that. You ain't got time for that. You ain't got time for that, voodoo. Nah. Nah, I ain't got time for that. Come on. Nah. I'm just telling you, it's not pleasant. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. Waste of life, especially now. Now you adding other factors into it. Got this new shit going on in the air. And I'm telling you right now, they are playing with it. That's why these numbers is going up. There's nobody following protocols. Nobody's letting it be known when they become symptomatic. It's a lot of bullshit going on. That's why these kids is coming up at an alarming rate with these numbers. I'm telling you, I know firsthand. Things they supposed to be shutting down ain't getting shut down. It's not getting reported. A lot of bullshit going on. Peace, Mike. You got the graveyard shift? Be safe, man. Be safe, fam. Be safe. You know? All right, E. You missed a lot. You're going to have to rewind it. We already 97 minutes in, 98 minutes. And I'm talking that up north talk, so you can catch the replay later and you know, tell me if I'm wrong. But I just got to give him the truth. I got to give it to him the only way I know how, with transparency and honesty. You know? But, you know. Oftentimes, working class don't have time. Those who have time say they don't have time. Nobody follow protocol in leading the children to excellence. Well, the protocols when it comes to this shit that's going on in the air is not being followed by any agency, and each agency has different rules when it comes to these protocols. So what one agency is doing and the next agency isn't is causing room that's allowing people to overlap. You dig? My fiance went to jail for 7 years for armed robbery. He was getting money to get his ex a ring. Yeah. Dumb shit. Dumb shit. Dumb shit. Dumb shit. I seen shit, you know. But that's the average individual that's in a criminal lifestyle. They doing dumb shit. The average. The average. I'm doing things that people can't contemplate. And it's us. The majority of the time, it's us. I'm like, why? What happened? What made you not want to be a father? What made you not want to be a big brother? What made you not want to be a son? What made you not want to be a husband? That's the question. I'm telling you. Yeah, he can shovel shit. You do a lot. But, you know, again, it's a lot of unraveling of specific mental and spiritual beliefs. You gotta unravel a lot of that. A lot of that. And make them uncomfortable with decisions. Make them uncomfortable vocalizing it so effortlessly. And it's simple. Simple as that. You gotta know how to do that. You have to know how to do that. Like, you going outside for what? Really? Don't they be carrying guns and stuff? You getting in the car with them? You gotta make them speak it back. Excuse me. You gotta do that. Repeat it. Son, what we doing, son? Oh, we going over, oh, word? Oh, all right. Yo, ain't such and such of them be over there? Yeah, them niggas ain't nobody, yo, they be having hammers. I just seen on the news, kid got clapped in the bodega over there. We going over there? Yeah, son, that shorty got the fat ass on her clip. Yo, we going over there. You know, we just gonna drink a little something. So we drinking. We in a notoriously high crime ridden area. We got hammers, they got hammers. I got kids in the crib. My son got kids. So that make me a grandfather. But we going to do what? Nah, son, shorty got a fat ass. Oh. Yeah, we going to play cards and all that. Oh, word? Come on, man. Really? Really? That's what type of time you on? Yeah, so I'm saying, yo, I'm going to be 41 next week. And you going over there because shorty got a fat ass and son got the hammer too, and we, really? Gotta start listening to what these people are saying. Then watch what they do. And then you come back to me and tell me how much support you should give them. When they fall. That's what you dealing with. That's the mentality you dealing with. And not to just come down on them. That's just this build tonight. The other side ain't no better. Peace. That's John. Peace. The other side ain't no better when they actually working for these institutions and these corporations, and they yes sir, no sir, and all that shit, and steadily, you know, yeah, it's not only that side, it's these other Negroes. It's them too. Sometimes they worse, but at least they, you know, are not under the gun. I'm going to the P now. At least they got a little safe spot. They ain't master house. They ain't cutting up, you know. But this other shit here, oh, So, you know, if a man sees a woman he wants to marry, he first sends a cola nut. E. We not in the continent. And now, I don't know if that's still staying true because I see a lot of them chicks from the continent. I got a lot of them on Facebook. Nah, they want Louis and all that too. Wigs and weaves and all that too. They don't want no cola nut. They don't want none of that no more. They whole shit been shifted. Yeah, they twerking, they doing all that. All that. The continent is not a space that we can get. They've been colonized. They was colonized first. You know, we can't look at them uh, uh, to take lead anymore. They turned out over there. Them videos I'm watching is from over there. They in Zim. They over there in Liberia, in Kenya. You dig what I'm saying? They over there and they doing it too. And if you think I'm bullshitting, you could go on Pornhub and put in African porn or Liberian porn. Any country, they flooding the site too. Twitter too. All that. All that. They out of their minds. Same shit. Remember, in order to even get the shit jumping off, they had to colonize those countries on the continent as well. Wasn't just, yo, we over here didn't know. No. There's a lot of things that was going on simultaneously at the same time. So their conditions is, you know, so slightly better. They doing it. They twerking up and stuff because they already know they created it. So they like, yo, they capitalizing off of this. We been doing this. This is what we do. If I put on a skirt, it look a little better, or you can see his hips, and they going in. They going in. Yep, right. Strictly game bleaching. They doing all that. Weaves, eyelashes, all that. That's why China over there is so heavy. Oh, y'all like to be beautiful too? They over there too. Yeah, popping bottles, same shit. Drill, fuck you think the original drill patterns came from? Yeah. And our people in London, England. That's it. That's it. I'm telling you. So, they don't want no cola nut. I'll tell you that. It's a RZA. You done switch that up. You done switch all that up. So it's up to us to network. It's up to us to organize. It's up to us to have doctrine. Yeah, Top Boys. You know, all you gotta do is go on Netflix or Hulu, watch Top Boys. And it was another show, man. I keep forgetting what it was. But the father and the son, was from South Africa, but his man was Irish, and they was in London getting bread, and they didn't know this other dude was some cop. That shit was fire. Forgot the name of that shit, but it was fire. They was getting busy in that. And they had beef with the Middle Eastern chick, and you know, all of them was playing in London. They was getting plenty money. You know, gangs in London. That's right, E. That shit was serious. That shit was serious. I gotta watch that shit again. That gangs in London shit was mean. Yes. 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 You know? And when these people put these pens down in these scripts, they coming from a space of they know this is reality. This is what we doing. This is what they playing big. They're not playing this petty shit. You ain't playing that. You spraying people with pepper spray for wigs and shit. Got 18-year-old girl, she's sitting in jail in Florida on a 50. How much was her bail? Some shit, $25,000 bail or some shit because you stealing wigs. They got our kids' mind twisted. You risking your life and liberty for bullshit. Yeah, one pregnant, one holding the baby. What are we doing? Over here, our kids is robbing people for phones. Look at the shorties that kill a little old fake chick up there in Colombia over weed. Stab her up, short, come on. And that's because, again, what are they looking at? What images are they seeing? Who are they listening to? They listening to these niggas that coming from a can. They coming from jail, they talking, they boasting, and not only are they listening to them because they there, but they listening to them because the dudes in their house is listening to these dudes and engaging in the conversations about nothing, about lies. So it's a trickle-down effect. It's a trickle-down effect. You ain't getting that shit over here. You don't get that shit over here. Straight up. Bring the kids over here, they're gonna sit their ass down and they're gonna get learned up. You better not see your ass in the street acting crazy. You don't do that. You squelch that little, you mad. You mad at the world, I'm angry. You mad. Most of the time they can't even articulate, they can't tell you. What are you so mad for? What you mad about? Talk to me, what are you mad about? Let me know. Yo, they did this, who's they? Who's they? Half the time their beliefs is skewed like a month. They don't know what they mad. They just know they mad because they ain't been nurtured. So now that slick shit that these dudes are saying sound good. It sound good. I don't give a fuck about them. We getting ready to go into 2022. Go to jail, motherfucker. I see y'all in 2030. I see y'all next decade, man. Fuck out. We got work to do. Y'all want to stay up in that bullshit? Go ahead, man. Just go ahead, man. Just finish out the decade. Go. Beat it. See y'all good jail doing niggas in another 8, 9, 10 years. Go ahead. We see y'all in the 2030s. We not doing that over here. Not doing it over here. We need, catch up. Oh, y'all good time. Yeah, you do time. Yeah, I can do time, man. About that shit. I can do it. Okay. Good. Good. My youngins been in homeschooling since 2019. It's hard financially, but it's worth it. They watch all the talking, mealtime. Okay, no doubt. No doubt. Find a way to get some income. Find a way. Find a way. I don't care what you have to do. I found a way. I'm not attached to nothing. I'm an independent contractor with all my certifications and training. And instead of you being forced by some court of law to come and take it, I got you. This is how you address the needs. Simple as that. And that's what I do. I rely on the people. When people don't call me, I don't get no bread. I don't eat off this YouTube shit. I don't even understand this shit. Shit don't mean nothing to me. I don't eat off this shit. But it allows me to talk to my people. So if somebody going through it, come on. I got you. Hit me direct. Cash out, please. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. You gotta find a way. I don't care what you gotta do. I got a cousin in Cali. She just started selling cookies, made a little cookie business. Doing all right. Whatever. Everybody got a skill set. Get right. Just don't be out here selling your grippers. Especially if you're a grown-ass man. Don't start that bullshit. Don't say I said that. You know, I mean, you might have to put a little Boy Johnson down from here now, but don't. Come on, my shit now. Find you something, nigga. I don't give. Man, listen. You know it's getting ready to start snowing. Get you some shovels lined up. get you some shovels lined up, or get you some snow blowers or something. It's getting ready that you kill them all winter. Come on now, do something. Do something. Straight up. Listen, pride ain't nothing. Pride is a belief. It's up here. It's up there. That's what that shit is. That's what pride is. Belief. Damn, all that. How are you going to live up to those titles? How are you going to live up to that? Man or woman. Father or mother, which is a parent. Son. Daughter. Come on. You work 2 jobs now, no doubt. No, a lot of people doing it. You know, doing what they got to do, man. Doing what they got to do. Anything beats that. Anything beats that. I'm telling you, there's not a dollar amount you could put on that. I've been through it. I done seen it. I done blew it. Ain't a dollar amount that's worth risking your freedom for. It just ain't. Because you never guaranteed to make it out of there. Never. Never. There's people who die every day in there that go through them doors. You're never, ever, ever guaranteed to make it out. I'm telling you. So stop thinking about that so loosely. Like, oh, it ain't nothing, man. Dig? Yeah, just keep that shit under cap, you know? Keep that under cap. I'm going to do what I do. It's Thursday. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to read some literature. You know? Cool it up. So, yeah, if y'all came through, you know, watch the replay. You know, trust and believe. You know, follow me on everything. Follow me on everything. Because I peeks in some of these rooms on Clubhouse. I, you know, reinserted myself over there. Facebook, Twitter, I'm telling you. People think some weird shit. So you have to have the progressive but knowledge of the regressive so you can see just how far gone people are. You know, so follow me. I'm all over. Let's build. Let's organize. Let's get some momentum behind this thing here. You know? But as always, you ain't got to believe me. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. And please, no. And believe in that life or death style, whichever you want to call it. Believe in that jail shit. Because you done off. I'm telling you. It's not no place for an individual to be. No place. No place. So I will holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace and power. D-Fat LG. Big Ma. E. Big Foe. Ninja. Salute. You know. But I'm gone. And tomorrow we'll get into domestic violence. I want to do a nice build on domestic violence, what it exactly is, how it's labeled, and what to look for, what signs to look for, right? So you can make sure your daughter, because it's happening at a younger age, right? You got teenagers, they going through it, you know, high schoolers, young college kids, you know, your sister, you know, or you might be getting abused and don't know it. I had a lot of men in my groups getting their ass kicked. telling you, a lot of it going on. You have to know the signs. And as always, I'm telling you, 80 to 85% of domestic violence is not physical. So when we get into all the breakdown of it, and anybody that need help with it, then you definitely reach out. But I think I'll do that tomorrow. All right. So subscribe so you can get the notifications. Oh yeah, verbal abuse is, yeah. Verbal abuse is crazy. It's crazy. It's just so much with it, and there's layers. But you know, the more we build, the more you will be equipped. All right. So yeah, peace and power to the family. Salute. I'll see y'all later.